All right, hello everyone and welcome. Guys, this is the first video of the second try. And today we're looking at features of functions. And this is basically part of the assignment for the entire week. Okay, it's asynchronous. All right, today's objective is to identify functions and their key features. All right, the title for today is always up top in every slide, Features of Functions. That's the title for today. You're going to need that for the notes assignment, okay? Guys, in a functions, you see up top here, these are three functions, or four functions, okay? And down here, these are four that are not functions. All right, just to kind of show you an example. Guys, the essential question here today, what is a function? And what are its key features? Okay, again, you're going to need to know that for the notes assignment. You're going to need to type that out, or just copy and paste it, it's okay. Guys, a function is a relation for which each input has exactly one unique output. All right, there's a bunch of definitions here today. You need to know what they are, all right, for the vocabulary assessment. Guys, on the right side here, these are functions. All right, each of these has one unique output. Just like this one, it's okay that 2 and -2 each go to 4. All right, they still have a unique output. But over here, see 9? 9 doesn't have a unique output. It has two outputs. This is not a function. All right, here, the 3 here goes to 5 and 6. This is not a function, okay? It's okay for 2 to converge into 1. It is not okay for 1 to diverge an output into two different outputs, okay? And when we graph it, a function should pass the vertical line test. Again, no vertical line intersects the graph of the function in more than one point. Like right here, this blue line, if the function is a circle, or the graph is a circle, it's not a function because it hits in 2 points. Where this red graph right here, that's the absolute value, that's a function, okay? A vertical line that goes up and down, this blue line, it only hits the graph in 1 point. All right, again, down here is an example. This dotted line hits this graph at 1 point only, no matter where you draw it. But this one here, it hits the graph in 2 points. This is not a function. Just like this one right here, not a function, okay? Guys, the intercepts, I know you've talked about them before. It's where the graph touches the x-axis, touches or crosses, or the x or the y axis. All right, those are the intercepts, where it crosses the axis or touches the axis, okay? The domain of a function, it's all the input values or the x values. And you'll think of it as how wide, left and right, how wide it is in the graph. You see this domain, okay? And just so you know, this circle right here, that means the point -3 is not included, whereas the point 1 is included in the domain. All right, that's what this solid dot is here, versus this one, it's a circle. This means it does not include it. All right, the range of a function is the set of output values, or the y values. When you graph it, it's up and down. How tall is it, or short? Up and down. How many points up and down does it cover? And again, the same thing about if it's a solid dot, it includes the point. If it's a hollow circle, it does not include that endpoint, okay? Oops. Okay. Guys, interval notation. All right? It's just a way that we can represent a set of data. We do it by the numbers, by a pair of values, okay, that are the boundaries, the maximum and minimum values. Sometimes we call it the left and right values of the function, okay? In this case up here, this number line, this goes from -2 to 5, all right? And it includes -2 and 5. So we put a square bracket. That means includes, or it's a closed bracket. Whereas if it's a circle, a whole open circle, that means it does not include the point. Okay? So -2 here is not included, and neither is 5. But all the numbers are included up to 5, just not 5 itself. And you can be open and closed on either end, okay? And that's kind of what this is saying right here. You use brackets when the value is included. You use parentheses when the value is not included. And you'll always use parentheses for negative and positive infinity. You can't really include infinity. It goes on forever. So always use parentheses for infinity, okay? Guys, an interval is increasing. We call it increasing if the function is increasing within its boundary points. And just always start left, move right. As you move right, as x gets bigger, what happens to the graph? Well, as we move left here, this graph is going up, 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 right here. It's increasing from negative infinity all the way up to -2. But then it starts to decrease. It's decreasing along this interval from -2 down to 2. It's decreasing. And then it turns back around, and it's increasing from 2 to positive infinity. It's increasing along this interval right here. Okay? And guys, we'll go through that and practice those. Well, the maximum value of a function is simply its largest value. It's the point where the function goes from increasing to decreasing. Okay? So here's the maximum value. The function is increasing, and boom, now it's decreasing. All right? The minimum value then, of course, is the smallest value. It's the point where the function goes from decreasing to increasing. Okay? All right, guys, right now, I always try to keep the videos under 10 minutes. Guys, right now, you've watched this video in the green folder, which is the top folder of today's section here, today's assignment folder. Go ahead and complete the notes assignment and the summary. All right, they're both shaped like a puzzle piece. And then go down into the orange folder. It's the second folder. There's a video. Go ahead and watch it. All right, then complete the vocabulary assignment. Again, guys, the vocabulary words are in this video you just watched. All right, but if you watch that first video, I do the vocabulary assignment. We're going to do it together because that's what normally would happen when we have regular class. We do it together in Zoom. All right, then watch the second video, which is a practice worksheet where you kind of practice problems that are similar to on the exit ticket. And then complete the exit ticket, again, which is also shaped like a puzzle piece. All the assignments are shaped like a puzzle piece that are going in the grade book. There are 4 of them here today. 2 in the green folder and 2 in the orange folder. Okay, the vocabulary words for today, there are 7 of them. They're listed right here for you, and you need to know that for the notes assignment. It's always in the last slide, okay, of the video that's in the green folder. Okay, that's it. You guys listen, go ahead and email me if you need some help. Okay? Here this week, all right? That's it. Thank you.